Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Historical Markers. This episode's a little different. We've been doing markers all across Illinois and into Kentucky for a long time now, and as we've gone back and we've looked at the records from those counties, we've noticed that some new monuments have been added, and so we're just going to retrace our steps some and add those markers to what we've got so that you too can enjoy the history of the places we live. So stay tuned with me. All right, we are in Murfreesboro around the Johnny Logan Museum area and extensive gardens and property. And the first marker that we're looking for today is the 1914 Logan Day Cornerstone. Murfreesboro celebrated its first Logan Day on August 3, 1914. This event drew 25,000 visitors, including national dignitaries and a large number of Civil War veterans. The main focus of Logan Days was to dedicate this monument as the cornerstone for a Logan statue and a museum for Americans' volunteer soldiers. World War I disrupted this effort, and it was 1930 before Murfreesboro dedicated the Logan statue in front of the middle school. The Great Depression and World War II came in quick succession, postponing any thoughts of a museum. By 1946, the Civil War generation had passed, and the plans for a museum were forgotten. This monument is made of Bosquedale sandstone quarried south of Carbondale. And this is the stone, and you can see the top. Major General John A. Logan, and dedicated August 3rd, 1914. Okay, we are in Murfreesboro, Illinois, outside the Logan House in the Logan Historic District. And this marker is missing right there. But it's supposed to be the Dalton House. So I don't know if we'll be able to find any information on that, but we're going to show you the building anyway. All right, continuing in Murfreesboro, Illinois, outside the Logan Museum. We're here at this house, which, according to this marker, is the Logan Home. The sandstone outline marks the location of Dr. John and Elizabeth Jenkins Logan's 1823 to 1844 home. Their home faced west with an apple and peach orchard between it and the road. The 20 by 50 two-story log building consisted of two rooms on the first and second floors, a central hall, and a staircase. It was heated by two large sandstone chimneys and later sided to make it look more genteel. The Logans moved into Murfreesboro in 1844, and the home fell into disrepair. When it partially burned in 1868, its salvageable first floor was moved to a new location. A portion of the home's sandstone foundation and chimney base is visible in the building on your right, which is that building. Built parallel to the original Fort Massac to Kaskaskia Road, its remains are at an angle to the modern street. Okay, this is the inside of the what's remaining of the Logan Home and Foundation. You can see that there's been some exploration and maybe preservation going on in there. Here, we've talked in previous episodes about the Fort Massac to Kaskaskia Road. The French built Fort Massac in 1757 on the Ohio River in what is now Massac County, Illinois. It is assumed that the road connecting it to the earlier French settlement at Kaskaskia, Illinois, dates to this same time. it was still a major trail when Dr. Logan built his home in 1824. The Logan home aligned with the road. A small portion of that road survives to the present as South 17th Street, which is on our right from Oak Street south to Shoemaker. Thus, Blankenship Engineering's building is parallel to the Logan family home. So if you look at the map here on the sign, this is the old Kaskaskia Road, and the original home was this way. So the current road is here on 17th Street. So here is the current, what's left of the old brick road, but the Kaskaskia, Fort Massac Kaskaskia Road would have run on around parallel here. We are in Murfreesboro, Illinois, in the Logan Historic District, and this marker is for the SS General Lyon disaster. Their term of service being up in February 1865, 205 members of the 56th Illinois Infantry chose to muster out. Before doing so, they fought at Bentonville, North Carolina, the regiment's final engagement. Their journey home began March 29, 1865, aboard the SS General Lyon in Wilmington, North Carolina. 2 days later, the ship caught fire and sank in rough weather off of Cape Hatteras, losing 500 lives. 200 of the 205 veterans from the 56th Illinois died. This was the greatest one-day loss of life in the Civil War from General John Logan's former 9th Egyptian Congressional District. No, that's awful. All right, we are in Murfreesboro, Illinois, in the Logan Historic District, and this is a 1914 Logan Day Relic. The Path News Company recorded the activities surrounding Murfreesboro's first Logan Day on August 3rd, 1914. The film appeared in movie houses a little over a week later. Among them was Murfreesboro's Tilford, now Liberty Theater, which opened in 1913. This fan, now over a century old, cooled the theater's guests as they watched this grand event. It was manufactured by the B.F. Sturtevant Company of Boston, Massachusetts, America's oldest fan company. So there you go. That is a big fan. We are in Murfreesboro, Illinois, outside of the General John A. Logan Museum. And here is Pat's Prarie. Sorry about that. In 1806, surveyors mapped southern Illinois, noting the small prairies extending across the region. These pocket prairies preserved remnants of the vast grassland which covered the area in prehistoric times. Climate changes brought the growth of the deciduous forests, which replaced almost all of southern Illinois' prairies. Pat's Prarie, a memorial to Pat Searcy, replicates one of those small prairies. It contains more than 50 different species of plants growing within a 15-mile radius of Logan's home during his youth. You can see that. Now, of course, at this time of the year, we are in February here. It doesn't look like much, but I bet you anything, come spring and summer, you're going to see some beautiful flowers and other plants growing in this small prairie area. And I wish we had more of these, many more. But unfortunately, a lot of this has been lost across our beautiful area. So, thank you to the people here at the museum for having this in honor of Pat Searcy. We are in Murfreesboro, Illinois, outside the John A. Logan Museum, And we are looking at this interesting well. And it is the public well and watering trough. Murfreesboro's public square provided public wells on its northwest and southeast corners. The top and lip of one of these wells survive in this reconstruction. Its sandstone base may be associated with the Logan farm or the later Bular home. Jackson County's second courthouse, 1855 to 1927, also supplied watering troughs for visitors' horses. This one, cut from a single sandstone block, survives. We are outside of Mill Creek, Illinois, which is just south of Jonesboro, Illinois. And we are at the St. John's Cemetery. They have a Lutheran church. It's St. John's Lutheran Cemetery. And we're here for this marker. It says, Revolutionary War Veterans. St. John's Cemetery contains the graves of 4 Revolutionary War soldiers. Jacob Heilman, born July 20th, 1762, in Northampton County, Pennsylvania. As a private, he served in the 4th Company, 3rd Battalion, Northampton County Militia in 1778 under Captain John Horner and Colonel Michael Popst. In 1780, he served again as a private in the Northampton County Militia in the 4th Company, 6th Battalion, until October 26th. He completed his service in 1782, serving under Captain Andrew Dapper and Lieutenant Colonel Henry Geiger. Jacob Heilman died on August 25, 1828, in Union County, Illinois. Peter Meisenheimer, born in Philadelphia County, Pennsylvania, 1755. He volunteered for service in 1781 and served as a private in Mecklenburg County, North Carolina, for the North Carolina Continental Line under Captain John Stearns. Peter went on to serve in Colonel Francis Locke's regiment at the Haw River, Buffalo Creek, and Rock River in Montgomery County. Following his discharge from service, he moved to Union County, Illinois, and died in 1835. And Christopher Lyerly, born 1763 in Virginia. He enlisted during the year 1780 for a period of 18 months in Colonel McRae's 10th North Carolina Regiment. At the completion of his 18-month enlistment, he moved to Union County, Illinois. He died September 30th, 1832. Adam Clapp, born December 10th, 1754, Guilford County, North Carolina. Adam volunteered for service in the fall of 1776 and served as a private under Captain Henry Whitesell and Colonel Alexander Martin. During this period, under General Rutherford, he campaigned in what was then referred to as the Cherokee Nation and was engaged in several skirmishes with British loyalists. Adam went on to serve again with Captain Whitesell during another period of service, and with Captain Eli Newland and Colonel William O'Neill following the Battle of Guilford Courthouse. After his discharge from service, he moved to Union County, Illinois, and died August 15, 1841.
Well, guys, you've found the end of one of our episodes that we've done to catch up on new markers or markers we've missed in various counties we have already done historical markers in. So, yep, there might have been more than one county in this episode. You might have caught that. I've tried to tell you what county we're in every time we do filming when we're going back. We have found some absolutely amazing, fascinating stuff, and it's still out there. So stay with us as we continue to find historical markers and teach you a little bit about the history of the area we live in.